Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Anizi with part 4 of What If Naruto Was Banished and Had the Boosted Gear. So guys, we last left off when we saw Naruto help reunite Sasuke with his long lost son Itachi Uchiha Gremory and the faction leader had a meeting. They also accepted Naruto's request to show the Leaf the power of the factions. So let's get started. In the Leaf Council room, there was an argument about what to do after what had happened to the Naruto retrieval squad. Tsunade and Danzo were angry that they have lost a powerful asset, aka the Sharingan. Both Sharingan users. Itachi had defected from the Leaf village even after he was secretly meant to be with them, and also Sasuke had his organs pierced, his reproductive, and he also lost his Sharingan, and so does Kakashi. Lady Tsunade, we must bring back the demon to fight this war for us, a fat civilian said. I agree, he's the only one of Lord Fourth's bloodline. We need him to reproduce more children for us, another said. Look, while I agree we need to bring Naruto back, the reports have stated from Jiraiya and Kakashi and the rest of the retrieval team that he's way beyond us, Tsunade says. What do you mean? Asked Horano. I'll let the retrieval team tell you, since they managed to recover, barely, but they still have broken limbs and stuff, Tsunade says. The team was in bad shape, with Kakashi missing an eye, Jiraiya without his arms, Lee in a wheelchair, Tenten without arms, and other people that were disarmed. Tsunade-chan, Jiraiya said. Explain what happened, Tsunade said with a disgusted look towards her teammate for losing so easily and disgracing the Sani name. The team explained everything, leaving the council in shock of Naruto's power and the people of that place, his power. The civilian bitches were scared. The demon had gotten more powerful than ever before, while the shinobi were terrified at Naruto's power and that he might come back for revenge. From the description, they needed him back and needed him to train their forces, since that will make their forces unstoppable. We must retrieve him at once, Lady Hokage, Hisashi says, planning to add Naruto's bloodline to the Hyugas, with the civilians agreeing. Sorry if I speak out of line, but we will need an army to get him, Kakashi says as Jiraiya nodded. From what I saw and felt, Naruto has been at war for a really long time. His power surpasses anything. Even the legends of Madara and Hashirama look like children compared to what he did. But I know for a fact that he's at least stronger than the legendary Sanin all combined, Jiraiya says, causing everyone to get nervous and feel a lot of fear. Sasuke, that bitch, got angry. The dead last who he picked on and categorized as worthless became so powerful that no shinobi, not even the legendary Madara Uchiha, can go up against him, and they needed an army of Madaras and Hashiramas to even touch him. Sasuke thought he deserved the power, not the dead last. The worthless demon, dead last, I will make him pay for what he's done to me, for taking my Sharingan and stopping me from recreating the Uchiha clan by cutting off my reproductive organs, Sasuke said. Then how are we supposed to get him? It isn't like he will appear right in the village, the fat civilian said. Suddenly lots of magical circles appeared as a Chunin barges in. Lady Hokage, it's the demon, and he has an army with him, he says in a very rushed out, scared and nervous tone, as everybody from the council room rushed out to see the horrifying sight. Black and white winged flying humans and Naruto with what looks like dragon wings floating above them, ready to give judgment to the mortals. So bad you finally decided to come and serve your masters, Harano Mebuki said, before her head was blown off by a red beam of magic, shot by Naruto, making everyone scream. That demon, he attacked Lady Harano, said the civilians. He's gonna kill us all, said another. So this disgusting village hasn't changed at all. So Tsunade, you sent your little minions after me to attack me at my house and ruin my special day, and you dare think you can live peacefully after what you've done? This is gonna be a little reminder for you to not cross paths with me ever again, Naruto yells, as he charges up a dragon shot and fires it at the Hokage monument, destroying all the faces. But that's not enough. You scared my little thoughts, and for that you will all pay. Let's show them the power of the supernatural faction. Alright, my army, rain hellfire on this damn village, Naruto yells. You heard the commander. Inferno yelled one of the devils. Light spears yelled an angel and a full angel. Holy blast yelled a angel. Soon magical spells were being fired from every single one of the army, destroying every single one of the buildings. But the angels mostly targeted what Naruto had told them to target before, which were food supplies, water dams, weapons, clothes, and shops. Stop this madness. Call off your attack, Naruto. There are innocent civilians being killed, yelled Tsunade. In the leaf, there is no one innocent, Naruto says, as he flared his draconic magic, making everyone, the civilians, the shinobi, the Hokage, the clan heads, Danzo, and everyone tremble at Naruto's power as the whole world was shaking. The whole land of fire was shaking. The village had collapsed on top of the civilians. Only the shinobi made out alive, using their chakra to run out before they could get squashed by the village. The Uchiha was jealous of Naruto's power, which Vali had noticed, and Vali had walked up to the weak, disgraceful Uchiha. So you're Sasuke Uchiha, son of that loser Fugaku, one supposed to be rivals and on par with Naruto, Vali questioned, with disappointment, seeing the weakest warrior he had ever seen. Such a disappointment. You are weak, really weak. Words can't describe your weakness, what Vali said, as the weak Uchiha glared at Vali, who just let his divine dividing wings out. How dare you call me an Uchiha elite, weak? No one is stronger than the Uchiha, that Uchiha Imo says. An elite? Well, that's true, but that's because there aren't any other Uchihas alive for you to compare against. But I have to disagree with you in being elite because Itachi is an elite. He killed off your entire clan. Those worthless losers all died to one little kid. You're in disgrace. You haven't even unlocked your Mangekyo. And you says no one can defeat an Uchiha. But my bro Naruto did. At the Valley of the End. Do you not remember that? Or does your inferiority complex mentally suppress that? Vali asks. The Uchiha bastard gritted his teeth in anger because this peasant had made him remember the humiliation of losing against the dead last. Think about it, Uchiha disgrace. You who have been given everything while Naruto was sabotaged by this village. Yet Naruto trains on his own and surpasses you and everyone in this village and masters everything, becoming strong. That's the difference between you and him. You're weak because you always need a clutch, someone's help. But Naruto didn't need help. He did everything himself, making himself strong. He just needed guidance from someone else. And that's why Naruto is my most powerful rival and brother I've had in my life, says Vali as he turned his back towards the weak Uchiha, making the Uchiha rage. Which is why I won't ever let Naruto sully himself by having to fight a disgrace like you. He's so powerful compared to you that you wouldn't even last a second against him. When he's serious, Vali says. Sasuke had reached the limit of his anger. No one is stronger than me, especially not that demon dead last, yelled Sasuke, trying to punch Vali, only to be spin kicked in the stomach and fall to the ground. Divide was what Sasuke heard as he felt all of his strength leaving. Disgraceful. All of your strength taken up by a single divide. Normally it takes 50%, but you must be so weak that it took 100% of your power. Vali says, like I said, you're disgraceful, you're a weakling. Naruto can easily match me with his strength, Vali says as he grabs Sasuke's arm. And this is a reminder to show you how Naruto will never be your rival and how he's out of your league. He's my rival, Vali says as he crushes Sasuke's arm. You're a fool to come here, Nine Tails, Jinchuriki Danzo says. I'm no longer the container of the Nine-Tailed Beast, mister. I never got to be Hokage. You can use that loser Uchiha or Hyuga to see my chakra flow, Naruto says as he points at Hisashi and Sasuke. Oh wait, Sasuke doesn't even have the Sharingan, so he can't see my chakra flow, Naruto says as everybody looks at the Naruto as he claims that he has no beast as they were all shot. If this was true, then the leaf was doomed. Hisashi looked and saw no remnants of the Nine-Tails chakra. He speaks the truth. The Nine-Tails no longer there. We're going to lose this war, Hisashi says. Danzo was now fuming. Where is it, boy? Danzo demanded. Up your ass, around the corner, Naruto replied as the army started to laugh. You realize what you've done, you traitor, Danzo yelled. Oh, you want to play that game? First of all, I can't be a traitor because I'm banished. I'm no longer part of your shit-ass village. But here's the evidence that you're a traitor, Naruto says as he exposes Danzo's alliance with Orochimaru and every bad deed he's done. Root attack, Danzo yelled, but nothing happened. After that, an explosion was heard where the root base was located, as Naruto's courage flew from the explosion and kneeled before Naruto. You destroyed the root base and killed all the shinobi as you commanded, Maka says. What are you doing, Naruto? You've killed Leaf's forces, Tsunade says. Danzo was about to use his eyes and arms, but Naruto appeared in front of him, slashing out Shishi's eyes and cutting off the arm before Danzo's eyes can even register the movements. He then put the eyes and the remaining eyes into a scroll. He was going to give this to Itachi, the true heir to the Uchihas. Naruto then places a zero chakra seal on Danzo, making him fall in pain. What have you done? yelled Danzo as he couldn't feel his chakra. I removed your chakra from your body. Now you're useless, Naruto says. Naruto's army then flew away, but not before Naruto shot one last blast at the Hyuga compound, killing off 50% of the Hyugas. As their mission wasn't to destroy the village, only show their power, to which they had to kill, well, at least all the civilians and at least 50% of the forces, which they did. And they never killed the ramen guy because actually Naruto grabbed the ramen guy and took him with him, and the ramen guy's daughter as well. In Kyoto, the chakra ley lines turned red as they started to take a shape of orange nine-tails as the chakra and the ley lines turned red. Yasaka runs to check to see that a fox made out of chakra was being formed. She ordered everyone to evacuate the area. The faction leader came, sensing a great disturbance, and Mikoto also came, as this chakra felt familiar. Do you know what it can be? Yasaka asked. Yes, it's the nine-tails fox biju, Mikoto says. So the foxy that was in Naruto has returned, Rias says. They all got back when the nine-tails let out a roar. My name is Kurama, and I'm the strongest of the nine-tails, Kurama says. Lies, I'm the strongest, my papa said so, Kuno says. But really, I respect that you can stand up to me without backing up in fear. But Kit, you're nowhere near my level. You're not the strongest. Nine-tails, that belongs to me. No, it's me, Kuno says, as she punches Kurama, sending him flying onto his butt. Impossible, she has more chakra than the 10 toes combined. What is she? What kind of child have you created, Naruto? Kurama thought. Stop punching our guests, Kuno, especially Daddy's friends, Yasaka says. Fine, but I win, I'm the strongest, Kuno says, as she stuck her tongue out at Kurama. No, I win, says Kurama. No, I win, said Kuno. No, I win, says Kurama. Enough, both of you. I knew Kurama, you should be ashamed, acting like a kid. And Kuno, stop antagonizing Kurama. Now both of you are gonna stop arguing, Yasaka yells. Sorry, Mum, Kuno says. Yes, Mum, Kurama says, as he took his chibi form, which Kuno just grabbed and started to cuddle him, as Kurama was scared of this little girl. But guys, that's all for today. Peace.